Hello citizens of the internet, and welcome to the Dad's Guide to Minecraft. Let's play. Well, today we are going to do some urban planning and make roads and bridges and kind of get a good outline for where we're going to put our village going forward. So if making a plan to make a plan for a planned village sounds like a plan, then let's get started. Okay, we got Mr. Wandering Trader over here. Let's go see what he has to offer, if there's anything good, or he's just kind of hanging out over here by the cows. Where are you going? I know you want to talk to me. Red sand? No, I don't need red sand. Nah, nothing. All right, carry on. Carry on. Shoo, away with ye. Okay, so I have my sand, not red sand. I didn't need red sand. My regular sand, because this is where I'm going to mark kind of a idea of where the road's going to go. So initially what we talked about was building a bridge over here, over the little river, and then having it kind of the roads wrap around here and some houses for our villagers. And since we already put one here, I like to make the paths 2 or 3 wide. So if we come off of one from here and that's where it starts, I want to drop down the sand right here. Now, does that look like it would go maybe one over like that? Let's take that look. Yeah, we'll do it right there. That might be a better way to put the bridge. And this gives us plenty of room over here to put other houses for our village. So all I'm going to do is basically just kind of like have the sand every other one like this as we meander kind of through this area here and taking a look around. Yeah, we can kind of hug around this house like this, and it doesn't obviously have to be every other one, so we preserve our sand. That gives room over here for other builds. And I think what we'll do is maybe go this way a little bit, like this, and maybe put the center of town somewhere over here. So let's go ahead and just kind of mark off an area like so. And this will be where we put our kind of center of town feature, whether it's a market with stalls or whatnot. And then we can have our kind of main businesses and whatnot around here like this. So maybe we can have a road coming off this direction like this. We can put like maybe a mine over this direction and or some other houses back here and come up around like this. And we may want to do some terraforming too at some point. You know, maybe we stop it back here like this. Looking at kind of the design, maybe we want to actually have this kind of dead end back this direction, and we'll go with the terrain. Because I thought what we could do is have a dock area back this direction and have it come up in between these trees maybe. That might be kind of a cool design, and we can have some other structures like maybe a fisherman's cabin down over here and then come up this way. Okay, and we'll connect this down here like so, and then come back to the center area. There, that's probably good. And then we'll need an offshoot of this trail that goes to the end portal. And I think probably the best way to do this, do we want to go straight into the end portal or do we want to come around here? Yeah, let's go straight off of here. So we'll go through the little makeshift chicken nest and come this direction. And we may want to have like maybe a neat little area here for our like our clerics and stuff. That way we can bring the rotten flesh out and have our clerics right here too. But let's go ahead and take a look kind of what we're doing right now from the top of one of these mountains and kind of see what the layout of the land is. Okay, so from up here we can kind of see what the village will look like. So we have our main road that'll come across here, and we have our town center, and then it comes down and splits, And we may want to have maybe right here another one that comes over this direction and then down into where we have the mines right now. You can see right here where I had these spruce trees, the ones that are 2x2, and when you plant them, they leave the pot soil behind. I think that looks really cool, and I think I might, like I said before, put some of them planted down here just to get that same pot soil up in this area. That way when we like bone meal it, it gives that kind of like dirty kind of look. I think it looks really cool. So I'll extend this one down here to the mines and I'll be right back. Now that we have the structure for where our roads are going to go, let's turn our focus on the bridge, because I think the bridge will be a very kind of cool focus point for our village itself. And my plan is to make a nice like fortress, large house for us over on that other little peninsula sticking out there. So we will go ahead and do that in a later episode, but let's go ahead and make the bridge now. I thought what we could do is come off of here with just for right now some temporary blocks. So we'll put that on the cobblestone just so we know where we're coming off of. And I think what we'll do is we can go ahead and put down our base material for the bridge, which is going to be the spruce slabs. This is to match kind of the same look as the interior of our structures, kind of like, the same people built, well, I mean, it is the same person that built this, but like the same folks built this whole thing with the materials that were available around them. And we will stop there. We're going to make this 3 wide with the slabs. And then we'll do some details on the sides. But I always find it's easier to get where you want the bridge to go first, like this, like actually make the structure that you're going to walk across. And then from there, work on the rest of the structure, like the sides and the supports. So you can kind of see the area that you're working with and make some visually good calls. So we'll go ahead and extend that over. Okay. Now my plan is on the sides to do this polished andesite. I think I had tons of andesite when I was mining, and I thought this would look kind of cool. It has kind of this grayish blue kind of tint, and I think it goes well with this structure. So we'll go ahead and make this come across like this on both sides, and then we'll do some details as well on this as we move forward. Okay, now that we have both sides pretty much done, let's go ahead and count this off and see how many blocks there are. That way we can have an idea of where the center point to this bridge is. So let's start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's 17 right now. So if we wanted a true 1 block center point, that means that we would come over 8 this direction, and then the 9th one would be the dead center of this area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So let's go ahead and mark that, and we'll come over on the other side here and mark this as well. Now, I think the type of bridge that I want to build, I was thinking about having a nice arch kind of come up like this on both sides, like pillars and then arch. So we'll want to have an equal spacing back this direction. So if we skipped over like 1, 2, 3, 4, and from here, this is where the main structure went down. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So we went over, so it's 3. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one like that. Let's go check it out. And a lot of this stuff is just visual to see how it looks. I actually think I want to go over 1 more. I think that's a little bit too close. So let's do this. Like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, see, that looks better that way. And I thought what we could do is have have kind of a cool look for this where it looks a little bit darker in the recesses. So coming from underneath here, let's go ahead and put this polished basalt down like that. And then we'll put, do we want cobblestone? Maybe. Let's see how this looks. And this is just to give the structure some like density and some weight, so it looks like it can hold up a really hefty bridge. Not loving the cobblestone actually. So let me try something else. That looks a little bit too blocky. Smooth stone maybe? The problem with smooth stone, as soon as I put it down to test it out, it converts back because I don't have silk touch. So let's go ahead and just maybe take out 3 of these blocks here, and we'll give the smooth stone a test. If I can get back up here again. Okay. There we go, smooth stone. Let's try this. That looks a little bit better, but it kind of blends in a little bit too much. Maybe stone is the wrong call here. Maybe if I did a log, like maybe the spruce logs, or even acacia logs. Acacia logs might look cool, and with that in the background, it kind of looks like the log structure. All right, let me go grab the acacia and we'll try that real quick. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Don't you just hate when the answer is literally staring right in your face and you don't even realize it? Yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. And we can also add some structure in here with maybe some fences, just to give it something a little bit else to look at. We're going to go ahead and put upside down stairs occasionally, just to give it a little bit more detail to the structure, and we'll see how that looks as well. But I'm going to go ahead and drop down the other sides, and then we'll take a look at the next step. And there we go. That's our bridge so far. Now let's go ahead and put some details on the sides. And just a point about building these kind of structures, whenever you have anything that kind of like goes on a hillside, it's important to make sure that the materials that you are building with go all the way down and they're not just sitting on a block of dirt. That doesn't look as realistic or as finished. So it's worth it to take the dirt out and then have the structures go down until it's surrounded by a certain area like that. I just think it looks a lot better. So let's go ahead and we'll mark these center areas here. And let's go ahead and see how this looks with the upside down stairs. We'll come out one like this, and then we'll skip every other one. Okay, now that we have that done, let's go ahead and add some more details. And I think we can continue to bring up the acacia wood like this on top of each one of these upside down staircases like that. And we can use rails to connect these here. But I think we want to have something underneath. And to kind of pick up some of the color that's going around here, we should probably do slabs. We have a couple choices here. We have the ones with the spruce slab on top and the acacia fence, or the vice versa of that, the acacia slab and the spruce fence. And I'm not sure which one. Hi. Man, these guys are just, oh, look at him. What's he doing? He's just insane. I'm not sure which one I like better. I think since I did this design over here visually, I think that top looks good like that. But maybe we do spruce here, and maybe we do spruce fencing going up inside here as well. So we could take a look at that and see how that looks real quick. How does that look? I actually think maybe the acacia fencing and this look right here with the acacia slabs and the spruce fence might actually look better. I think it kind of stands out and matches a lot of what we have going on. And maybe we do these slabs on the top as the caps to match kind of the roof, and I can change the caps off of here and we can see what that looks like as well. But that might be the better look. I like the reds kind of standing out a little bit. I guess from kind of a design standpoint, the orange is a bit much, but since that's what we're kind of going for here with the very orange acacia wood, it might be better to just follow that same aesthetic into the bridge itself. And that gives us a little bit of options with our other builds too. We're kind of doing the grayish like brick, or the grayish stone, and the spruce and the acacia, both the log form and the plank kind of that's orangish kind of colored. So aesthetically, this may be the way we want to go. So let's go ahead and finish this off with that look and see what we think. That wandering trader dropped a lead. That was better than me having to kill him to get them. So yay, now I have a lead. He might get this guy stuck in here. That's what happened. He went through there and a llama got stuck, and he went far enough away that it broke the lead, and I grabbed it. So I did some extra detailing down underneath, just adding some fences to give it just a little bit more depth to the bottom. I'm not sure if I like the spruce slabs on the top, but it does match this. The thing that doesn't really go so much is right here, those slabs, and I may end up doing something different. Like maybe a cobblestone slab would be better there. I'm not sure. I think I'll play around with that and see what looks better, and then we'll be back to do the stairs going both directions here. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh no! Villagers! They're killing my boy. They're killing him. We gotta help. I think I got some llamas though now. Oh, that was a good shot. Whoever that was. Die. 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 Oh my gosh, this guy's like invincible. There we go. Look at that. They peppered this whole place. I think the wandering trader lived. He did. You're okay. You're okay. Can you give me a discount on trades? Nope, you can't. Dang it. All right. That's too bad. That would have been good. It would have been neat, actually, if they would have been able to save you. It looks like they killed maybe a llama. Did they kill one of the llamas? They might have, actually. Oh, well. So anyhow, before we are so rudely interrupted, and I will tell you, since I've been kind of working around this base, I have been attacked by raid after raid. It's been crazy. So, okay. I decided to change it to the polished andesite, and that looks so much better, and it actually matches kind of the look of the base here. So the reason I went with polished andesite, just so you know, is I wanted it to stand out. Like, unfortunately, this kind of blends in a little bit too much right here, and I may change that all to polished andesite underneath, just so you can see the blocks a little bit more defined. I think that looks better. But yeah, I think this look is what we're going to go with. I think it looks good. And now let's go ahead and finish the stairs that are kind of going to go up to this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take out this like group of slabs right here, and we're going to replace that with stairs. So let me go ahead and grab some stairs really quick. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll put them down like this. Yeah, no, not like that. You know, when you're working with slabs, that happens all the time. How about that? Yay, that worked. All right, and right there. So this will come up like this. That is good. And for right now, we're going to leave this side open because I think, I don't know if I'm going to have this go up or have it go down as well. I think I'm going to have it go up though. But this is the way that we want to do this side. And do we want to do anything else to here? Like we could do, I don't have any more acacia logs on me. Let me grab those real quick. You know, after playing around for a little bit, I think this is just how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to have the solid block down here and this comes up, and we might actually do, see, do I have any stairs left over? I do. Let's see what these look like if we put them on the inside here like that. Yeah, see, that looks pretty decent. Kind of wraps around. I like that. Okay, cool. So that is our entrance. Now let's go ahead and focus on making the paths, and we'll start laying those down as well. Okay, so I got a bunch of supplies for making our paths, and one thing I like to do is I like to make the coarse dirt. So the way you make that is 2 gravel and 2 dirt, and you get 4 coarse dirt. And that way grass doesn't spread to it, because grass will spread really quick. And I like to have dirt in the paths always showing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a combination of a bunch of different blocks. So let's go ahead and get rid of some of these sand right here, since we're going pretty much in a straight line off of this. And I'll show you what I do. I usually just kind of randomly have some holes here and there like this. And I drop them. Oh my goodness. What are you doing, you goof? Get out of there. Get. Always trying to ruin my videos. Thank you. Okay. And then I'll take like cobblestone and I'll spread cobblestone out a couple different places like this. And then I think oak planks look really cool as well. So we put a couple oak planks down and get rid of this one right here. And maybe this one right here, like that. And we can also mix some smooth stone and andesite into if we have, like if cobblestone seems too much. Like right here, looks like it might be a little much because there's too much cobblestone nearby. So let's go ahead and take this one out. And we'll go ahead instead put down an andesite. And it just kind of makes it, you know, a little bit different. Then in between all of these things, and I should have kept my shovel where it was. I should get rid of the sand. We can go ahead and make some path blocks like this. And what you have then is it's just kind of a neat little kind of checkered pattern of different structures that make the path look like it's worn and it's not uniform. Sometimes if you just use path blocks or just a common stone, it looks a little bit too uniform, I think, and this just makes it look kind of cool. And if we want to make the bridge look a little bit older too, we can take out some of these planks and replace them with different types of plank, like oak planks or dark oak planks, and mix them here and there. Also trap doors, like spruce trap doors occasionally, just kind of make it look like it's older. And we can replace some of these blocks with a smooth stone too if we wanted to do that. Or if we just want to keep it looking kind of new, we can do that as well. And we can make the path kind of lead up to this little house here. Maybe take a coarse dirt right like that. And let's do one of the oak planks like that. And there, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do this to the rest of the pathways, and then we'll wrap up the video. And that brings us to the end of today's video. If you've enjoyed what you've seen and like to see more in the future, click that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell so you don't miss an upcoming episode. And if you've enjoyed seeing my kind of philosophy of how I do buildings for like bridges and pathways and planning for a village, then click that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Until next time, bye for now.